gonna talk candidly about things. It's talking candidly with Camera. We're gonna talk candidly about things. It's talking candidly with Camera. Talking candidly with Camera. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. Welcome to Oh Lord Jesus. I wish I could get through an introduction without messing up. Welcome to Talking Candidly with Camera. I am Camera. What I've decided to do, this is still the podcast without a name, but it has a name now. And the name is Talking Candidly with Camera. I am Camera. We are going to be talking candidly. So, yeah. What was I about to say? Oh, okay. So, I kind of realized that the intro this week is a little bit somber. But I will more than likely change the intro every single week for about 4 podcasts. And then, whoever is listening to this can decide which one they like the best. And I'll keep it, but I probably won't. I probably want to still do some changes. Anyway, hi, everyone. I know y'all can't stand me. I know you can't stand me because you raggedy bee. You said that you were going to put up this podcast 3 weeks ago. And it's been 3. Oh, if you hear something in the background, that's my fan. I'm not going to be turning it off. So I do apologize for any unprofessionalism. And yeah, I am in the works of becoming a professional. So just bear with me. I know I said I was going to put up another episode 3 weeks ago, and I didn't because, well, first I wanted to actually have a name. I wanted to have a logo. I wanted to, put my idea for this podcast to paper. And, so I did that. I don't know if this is going to be a structured podcast. I do want to bring back the Awkwardly Acceptable podcast. And I hope that this won't be too long. I'm going for an hour. I'm only going for an hour because I want to make a smoothie. Okay, so let me tell y'all something. I had some maple syrup. I put maple syrup in my smoothies, right? I'm not making a healthy smoothie. I'm just making a smoothie, okay? So I put maple syrup in my smoothies. I went shopping a week ago, and I was going to make a smoothie. And I get my maple syrup out, and it's got mold on it. Mold. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Excuse me? What the hell is going on here? Anyway, so I was going to go to the store and buy some maple syrup, but maple syrup around $5.99. Okay, $5.99, big homie. And I said, we ain't going to be doing all that. Okay, so we didn't do that. What we did was we made us some simple syrup. Okay, and I have yet to use it. I just made it today. I have nothing to put it in, so that's great. That is absolutely wonderful. But I'm going to use some of it, see how it tastes. I got me some lemons. Oh, I'm just really excited for this smoothie. And I'm going to make burgers and roasted red potatoes tonight. Because, I've been really wanting a good old juicy burger. Good, just with some caramelized onions and some mushrooms. And I ain't really got no cheese. I got some taco cheese. And I got some sharp cheddar that's been in there. Been in my refrigerator for a long time. But, in my family, we just cut the mold off. I ain't even going to say in my family. My mama. I'm not lying when I tell you I called my mother. And I said, Ma, I got some cream cheese in this refrigerator. But it's about um 2 years old. Can I use it? She said, is it open? I said, no. She said, well, go on right on ahead. I used it, and when I tell you that cheesecake smacked, it smacked. I hope y'all heard that snap, okay? Because it smacked. It was delicious, okay? You know, I used to be a youngin' looking at my mama using stuff, and I'm like, ew, that's gross. And now I'm like that. But let me tell you something. Another thing, and then we're going to go into what I want to talk about. Why did my almond milk go bad? I've never had almond milk go bad. I've stopped drinking milk like a long time ago. And I, don't really, ever since I worked at a gelato place, I stopped eating ice cream all like that. Like, I'll have like a milkshake every so often. I have like, a drumstick from, the drumsticks with the sundae cones. But like, just, I had some cake batter ice cream. Not some cake batter ice cream. I had some of that immediately. Anyway, last time I had some cake batter ice cream was on my birthday when we went to California, and it was a Cold Stone Creamery in that market. Not in the market, in the mall. That was the first time I had ramen. I don't want this to be a food episode, but that was the first time I had ramen in the Hollywood Mall that's like downtown Los Angeles. For some reason, I drove. I didn't get an Uber. I drove. We drove to Los Angeles, downtown Los Angeles. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? We drove to downtown Los Angeles, parked. All day parking was like $20. I don't know if it was a ripoff or not, okay? We went to the Wax Museum. We went to Ripley's Museum. We did a lot of stuff. We did not go to the other Wax Museum, which really pissed me off. And it's just a couple more things that I need to do when I go back to Los Angeles. Anyway, I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about Los Angeles because it seemed like every 3 months I bring up Los Angeles. Anyway, that was the first time I had ramen. It was delicious. And ever since then, I just can't get over it. I can't get over it. Now, I love me. Well, I don't know. When was the first time I really had sushi? The sushi that I get is the shrimp tempura. I think it's EB10. That's what it's called. It's cucumber, because I'm not really an avocado lady. It's cucumber and shrimp tempura, and it's really good. And I also get the crab stick. Oh, yes, it's just one piece. But when I tell you, oh Jesus, okay. And then I got some sushi from the market, not like the actual market that we have here, but just like the grocery store, and it was good. I didn't think it was gonna be good. It was spicy shrimp. It had like spicy mayonnaise or something on there, and I'm not a fan of mayonnaise at all, but it was good. Like, I don't need mayonnaise on my sandwich. I don't need mayonnaise. Only thing I need mayonnaise in. And do you put mayonnaise in coleslaw, or do you use slaw dressing? You know what, y'all? I don't know. Anyway. Well, I want to talk about emotional maturity today. No, I'm just playing. I don't want to talk about emotional maturity. I want to talk about my journey that I'm currently still on. I'm not on the journey of how and I'm not giving nobody no advice. It's just me talking. Like, how I kind of just like let go of anger and like pain and hurt and everything, and just like stopped holding grudges and everything. Because I can hold a good grudge. I think I get that from my mama, but everything except for my emotional uncontrol and my nose, and my hairiness. I'm so glad I got eyebrows. I get those 3 things from my father. Everything else I get from my mother. But I love my mother. I love my auntie. I love my mama's side of the family. But when I tell you, them eyebrows is thin, bro. They thin. Okay. Whew, anyway, I'm sorry. But, I have been going to therapy. If you don't know, I feel like everybody knows because I just say it very, nonchalantly. I've been going to therapy for, I guess the beginning of this year. The start of this year is when I started to go to therapy. I started to go to therapy because I was not healthily dealing with the loss of my mother, and I didn't want to feel the feelings that I was feeling, if that makes any sense. It was just a lot of stuff, and I had a lot of dreams, a lot of vivid dreams about things that made me feel even worse. I had a lot of vivid dreams. Like, I ain't had vivid dreams. Well, I have vivid dreams. Like, the day that it happened, I had a dream that me and my mother was going out to fight zombies. Like, the zombie apocalypse happened. And I was like, what type of shit, when I woke up. So, anyway. But I was having, like, really vivid dreams. And my dreams all stemmed around my mother. And not just, like, my mother and, like, us doing something, fighting zombies, going someplace. Because my mother was always in my dreams. It was dreams pertaining to the fact that she was not here anymore. And it was dreams pertaining to the fact that I felt some type of way. Not obviously you feel some type of way about that, but I felt some type of way about the things that was going on in my life and the people that were in my life. And I was feeling some type of way about that, and it manifested very horribly in my dreams. So I felt like I was getting beaten up by myself every single day and night. So it was just like over and over again. Just like I was in a bad space, So I was like, okay, I need to go to therapy. And I put off therapy because, I'm broke. And I put off therapy because, I have public health care. And I was like, they ain't gonna let my governmental ass get no therapy. But I did. I did get therapy. So that was good. That was great. And I still have it. Actually, y'all know it's open enrollment, right? They sent me a letter. But it's open enrollment. So if you don't have health care, get health care. Anyway, so I started to go, and I was able to just, like, I talk a lot, but I was able to, like, say how I felt. And I don't think for the longest time things were changing. I was still constantly dealing with things and still holding on to things and still not embracing things. And my therapist told me that, like, if you are trying so hard not to be a certain type of way, then you're just going to end up being that way even more because you're trying to push it off so hard. And so, I had to work on that. And I'm still working on all this. Please, please, please don't think that I am that woman, because I'm not, okay? I'm not at all. But I feel like I've gotten better. So I feel like my worst critic has always been me. And I feel like it's never a thing of, like, anyone needing to say, oh, you did this, you did that, if something goes wrong, because I already know what I did wrong. And, it's always like, well, I'm always beating myself up for something that I've done before anyone else can. So it's not like I need you to beat me up even more. So I was dealing with a lot of that. I was dealing with a lot of just hurt that turned into anger, that turned into this, like, deep-seated anger, that turned into just, like, I ain't really no social type person, and I really don't think that that's me. Another thing that my therapist said was, like, I don't really see you as, like, this, like, cheerful lady. Like, it's one thing to be, content with your life and be happy, but the whole, like, how are ya? Like, that's not me. So, I'm like, I mean, yeah, it's not me, I don't really need to be 100% like completely opposite than what I was. I just need to be 100% confident in who I am, and like let go of all of the, the nastiness. Okay. The nastiness, because I had a lot of nastiness and I needed to let go of it. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. I was looking at my phone. I received some good news. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. So I was going through some things in the last, like 6 months or so. And I was very tired. Beating yourself up can become very tiresome. You just fighting with yourself and beating yourself up, and you don't get a moment of peace. I'm sorry, I'm talking about me. I don't get a moment of peace, and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, it's a continuous cycle. So I don't really know what happened, but it's been about a month or so where, like, I guess I started listening to the things that my therapist was saying. I don't know. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, I was just, like, she called me a perfectionist. And I'm like, I'm not a perfectionist. And she like, I mean, but are you not? And I'm like, maybe. Maybe. And I ain't got time for all that. Okay? I just feel like a month and a half ago, I just said none of this is working. None of it. I'm not to the point where me being overly anxious about something or me beating myself up about something, it's not helping any situation. It's not helping me, like, get better. It's not helping me at all. It's not helping me tackle the situation differently. I'm doing what I can, and the extra stress that's being added on me by no one other than myself is bullshit. So you need to cut it out, And I was just like, I mean, I guess. So I had this moment where I was really anxious about some things, and then I stopped being anxious. And there are a little bit of things that I still get anxious over. But as far as that, like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm not so, you gotta get it, gotta do it, gotta get it. And I know that I'm not, like, anxiety free. No. I know I'm not. Okay? I understand. But I feel like, what the hell you gonna do? What the hell are you gonna do? What the hell are you going to do? If you need to do something, try to do it. If you're trying to do it and you can't do it, you can try harder. You can try another day. Or you can do both of those options and then continuously tell yourself, oh, you gotta do it, you gotta do it, you gotta do it, you gotta do it. Nobody got time for all of that. Ain't nobody got time for that. And I just said, okay, I'm done. I don't need to have all that crap, as my mama would say. I don't need that crap. So I just stopped. And it was a very weird feeling, because I was like, okay, when is the jig gonna be up? When am I all the anxiety gonna be coming, and I'm gonna be like, bye-bye. But it, like, I had to switch my recording, so if I sound weird, don't worry about it, y'all. But it, like, never happened. And it's not like it was like, oh, I'm cured. It's like I kind of made a conscious decision a little bit to just be like, okay, what is anxiety bringing to the table? Nothing. So leave it the fuck alone. And you know, it was, I mean, it was okay. And then I decided to take it a step further. And I decided to write letters. I have not finished my letters. But I wrote letters to 3 people in my life. I have 3 people to go. And then my therapist told me to write a letter to myself. But then she told me not, because I'm not at that point. My therapist be just, you know what, girl, you know. No. You telling me one thing, but I don't motherfucking believe you. So, I'm not at that point yet. But I wrote letters to 3 people in my life. And I have not went back and read the letters. I did not read the letters after I wrote them. I don't care to read the letter. It has nothing to do with me right now. That shit in the past. And I don't care. I just got too tired of, trying to, I don't know, just trying to do all of it. And then feel like I was doing none of it at the same time. I'm still on the journey, like I said. I need to still work on a couple of things. A couple. Ooh, that's funny. A couple. Girl. More than a couple. More than 1 or 2, more than 3 or 4. But, I just need to work on a few things. And I feel like I can not be okay, but be better than where I was and where I had been for a majority of my little life. And I feel okay. There was a situation yesterday where I could have, been put back into the mind frame of beating myself up, but I had to have a talk with myself in like mid situation. Have a talk with myself like, okay, pause. You already went through all of this. You've already realized what you did wrong, what happened, what you needed to change, and now you're changing it. You're on the path of changing it. Why are you about to sit here and try to bring yourself back into a position where now, you're like it's gone. It's in the past. Why? You have already had the confrontation with yourself and you've already forgiven yourself. So why are you going to unforgive yourself? That's fucking stupid. And it worked out. I didn't sit here and I didn't feel like I was in the wrong. I mean, I didn't feel like I was in the wrong. I felt like, okay, this is your anger that you are dealing with. I'm going to let you deal with that anger. I've already had my anger. So the things that are transpiring in this moment has nothing to do with me. And, I'm okay. And I don't know if I said this last week, but I locked my keys in the car last week, like I did a podcast last week. 3 weeks ago. I don't think I'd locked my keys in my car then. But I'd locked my keys in my car. And, I was just like really calm about it. I feel like I would have been really angry, like, you motherfucker. And I would have been really mad about it. But I wasn't. I wasn't mad about it. I was disappointed. But then I also allowed myself to be in the moment. If I'm angry, then I'm angry. But I'm not angry forever. I'm just angry for that moment. If I stub my toe, hell yeah, I'm going to be mad. Like, duh. If my cat do that thing where she run right in front of you as you trying to walk, of course I'm gonna be angry. Like, why are you doing that? Do all cats do that, or is my cat just the only the only person to do that? Because I don't understand, why are you trying to, you see me walking here, why can't you not walk at this moment? Like, of course, things are going to make me angry, things are going to make me sad, things are going to make me all the emotions. And I should be able to take those emotions, use them, and then say, okay, we done. We moving on. And I feel like all of the other times that I wanted to, quote unquote, change my life, I wasn't. And I don't feel like I've changed my life. That's the thing. Like, did I clean up my room? No. Did I organize this shit like I wanted to? No. Like, I'm still a procrastinator. I'm still. So, like, I haven't changed my life, but I'm not going to shortchange my accomplishment. So, I am proud of myself. And it's okay to be proud of yourself. And I am, So, yeah. I don't feel like I have to. I just don't feel like I have to do anything anymore. Like, emotionally. I don't feel like I'm carrying a burden. And I feel cool. I still have to write 3 letters and a letter to myself. I have not done that. But I don't want to force myself to do it, because I didn't force myself to write the other letters. They just came naturally. So I don't want to force myself to do that. So I'm not going to force myself. It's going to come all natural, and it's going to, and my therapist just told me to enjoy the space that I'm in. She's like, you're in a space, you cool. Why are you trying to get to another space so quickly? And I'm like, because I have to. But you know what? I'm not going to live that type of life no more, even though, let me tell you something. So, I'm in school right now. I've been in school ever since fall of 2017. A couple of months before everything happened with my mother. I've been in school all the way since then. So, I was focusing on my major, and then my major director got on my fucking nerves. He just made me so angry, and I was in the point where, like, I was angry. So I was like, fuck you. So, I haven't returned to my major, although I will. Definitely will. Like, you ain't stopping shit. Plus, that's an associate's degree. These things that I'm getting now are certificates. I received my health unit coordinator certificate. I am on track right now. On track. Girl, I got to do my schoolwork while I'm talking about on track. The fuck? I'm sorry. I'm on track to receive my social media marketing certificate, and I so desperately want to go to school like next semester, and I know I should take a break, because I've been doing summer too. It's not like I do fall and spring and peace out on the summer. Oh, hell no. I've been doing all of them. I've been in school constantly for like 2 years. Honestly, yeah. This year will make it 2 years that I've been in school constantly. But anyway, and plus I want to get everything done. It's just like, I want to get everything done, because once I go back to my major, I don't feel like I'm going to take any more certificate classes after that. So I feel like I want to do all the things now. And so when I focus on my major and have like an actual, like, 2 years of like things that I have to do, I don't want to then go back to school. I want to take some time off, and then if it's something that really sit with my soul, like these things that I've done, the health unit coordinator certificate is my practical certificate. Healthcare is always going to be something. People are always going to need people working in hospitals, doctor's office, dental offices. So, boom. And plus my mama had one, and I was really, in the legacy tip. So, now I'm doing my social media marketing because that's something that I want to do. You can be a freelancer, or you can help your own self. I'm learning how to code, which is something that I didn't even know that I was going to learn how to do. And what I want to do after that, I'm taking 12 credit hours, which is full time. Next semester, if I do the other class, I will be taking 18. And I don't know if my brain can handle 18. Now, if they stagger the way these 4 classes stagger, then I can do that. And if like 2 of them are in class and the other ones are online, or 3 and 3, I can do that. But if it's just like dead ass, just like, I don't know. But I do want to go back to learn how to edit. And, these videos I be editing ain't nothing. I mean, like, for real, editing. Like, I want that certificate because that's just another level of brilliance that I can give to you. And I wanted to go and get my automotive technician certificate, certificate of proficiency, because I really was getting real tired of having to deal with that damn car, and I was like, I need to learn how to do some things on that car. And I'm thinking maybe, I'll still do that, but not coming up. So I'm in a space where I didn't celebrate my accomplishments, because as soon as I was finished with my HUC certificate, I said I was not going to go back to school in the summer. And then what did I do? Y'all? What did I do? I went back to school in the damn summer. And it was like, you didn't give yourself any time to relax. And I feel like I'll give myself time to relax if I go to school in the spring and get this motion graphics certificate. And the only way I feel like that is because it's spring, and then it's summer, and then fall, we can go right into my major, and we can do that for 2 years. You know what, y'all? That sounded like a plan, y'all. And also with fall, if I don't know, because I want to see how it goes. Not fall, spring. If I take these editing classes, which I really want to do, I do. And I just feel like there's no point in not taking the classes. And like, I got a grant too. Like, the fuck? I ain't got to pay back no student loans. I mean, y'all done already took all my GD money. I'm sorry. Excuse me. But I have no student loans now, because you literally made me pay to back them fucking loans. Okay, so I ain't got no damn student loans. And I said, I'll be damned if I get a student loan. So, I'm on that Pell Grant. And that Pell Grant came through handily. Okay, so take these classes, do what I need to do. I think I might, y'all. And then, see, because the goal is that I do want to, like I said in my my previous podcast. Oh Lord Jesus, my previous podcast, that I did want to travel, and I'm still gonna need some income, so I'm looking at things that I can do, over the internet, or things that I can do to support myself, as far as building myself up and becoming bigger in this internet world, so yeah. But I feel like I can't remember what I was talking about to lead me to this, but look, if y'all listening to me in the summer of 2020, or about to be the summer of 2020. I'm still doing this. Y'all still like me. I still like y'all. Everything's still cool. I still got a YouTube channel. Everything is great in life. And if anybody remembers this, I'm pretty sure nobody will, but if anybody remembers this, and after I finish those classes, because I am going to take the video, it's no point in not taking them. And if push comes to shove and I do feel like I'm doing too much, I can take 2 classes in the summer, even though I do want to have a summer off. But if I can take 2 classes in the summer, if they're offered, if I don't feel like I want to push myself that hard, which I kind of do want to push myself that hard, because then I can have a summer where, wow, this is me. I have done my accomplishments, and now I'm going back into to round this shit up. Okay. And by the time I turn 27, 27. No, how old am I? I'm 24. Yeah, by the time I turn 27, I should be, with my major. But I'm trying to, y'all, I'm trying to take about, if I can take 5 classes, what's that? I can't, what? 15 credit hours. I'm sorry. If, I can take 5 classes every semester, y'all. But I got to take a math class, and that's why I've been holding out. Because I ain't getting no money, y'all. I ain't even trying to do all that, okay? I'm not really trying to do that, okay? But I have to do it. So I'll do it. I don't know if I have anything else that I want to talk about. I've been on here for a good minute, and I'm real parched today. I'm feeling real dehydrated for some reason. I don't understand it, but feeling a little bit of dehydration. So I want to stop talking. I do have to go over to my grandmother's house, even though we were gonna go over there tomorrow, and that means that it's gonna take me a little more time to make my burgers and fries. Plus, I'm making monkey bread tonight. Yes, monkey bread. Well, it's not like real monkey bread, but it's my monkey bread, okay? So, I'm gonna make it, okay? And I kind of want to drink a smoothie, maybe, when I get off of here. But anyway, I think I'm done with this. I know that this was 37 minutes. I know that that's pretty short. And the last time I did a whole hour. But I don't really think that my mouth is going to allow me to do an hour. Because, y'all, I feel like I'm about to pass out right now. I'm really parched. I'm parched. I sound like my mama. I'm parched. Okay? I'm going to go ahead on up out of here. Okay? I do want to say thank you so much for listening. If you've reached the end, thank you so much. If you all like this podcast, then give it a thumbs up. If you all like the intro, then let me know. I am gonna have another intro next week, and I will be back next week. Okay, I will. So this is gonna go out Wednesday. Let's hope, y'all, because that YouTube uploading shit probably gonna go out on Thursday. It's 8 o'clock right now, 8:26. Who knows? But anyway, thank you all so much for listening to me. That I say for watching me. I'll probably get a camera set up in here so y'all can see me talking. Although I look all hunched back over, so I gotta have my nice little setup for y'all. Give me a background and stuff, and just look all beautiful for you all. But yeah, so this is Talking Candidly with Camera. I'm your host, Camera Brielle. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will talk candidly again next week. So, bye.